Good win on Saturday, and I thought we played well for the most part. Still too many turnovers that we had, but I thought we played well from start to finish. And now we move our attention to East Carolina on Wednesday. A good East Carolina team. Coach Lebo does a great job. Very well coached. They got a lot of good players. Guys can really fill it up, and we know we're going to have to play really, really well if we want an opportunity to win the game.
This team hadn't won a game on the road all year, Coach. East Carolina. Obviously, you probably want to jump on them early just to make sure they don't pick up any sort of confidence.
Yeah, Grant. I mean, we got to we need to play the right way. I mean, we got to take care of the ball. They've been a man team a lot, but the last few games they've zoned. And they almost beat Tulsa, and they're a team that shoots 37% from three-point range, and they got guys that can fill it up. So, as you know, with the three-point shot, it's the difference maker, the equalizer. All you have to do is shoot 33% from three to equal 50% from two. So you got to get the job done, and you got to, in order to do that, you got to play well and defend.
Why do you think the turnovers have gone back up these last couple of games? You've gotten it down to about 13 in the first 6 AAC games. Last week at 17. What's going on?
I mean, Jason, we got to take care of the ball better. We started in league play really good, and then the last 2 games we had 17 apiece, and part of it was just not valuing the ball. And we have to value the ball. First half versus Tulane, we had a lot of live ball turnovers. Second half, we had 7 turnovers, but none of them were live ball, which was a important part. But we just got to value it. Just some simple things we got to just keep grinding on, making sure that we're getting better in that area. And but that is obviously a point of emphasis. We've got to take care of the basketball.
Why have the Pirates struggled the way they have, and yet, as you just mentioned, they played Tulsa pretty tough the other day, which
I think they're a really good team. I think they're young. I think they've got a young team, and I think they're a dangerous team. And I think they're a team that if you don't play at a very high level, they can beat you. There's no question. I think they've got good talent. I just think they're a young group, and I think Coach Lebo does a great job. I think he does a great job with that group and with that team. And he's the most winningest coach at East Carolina his first 4 years, and his teams are great offensively. They space the floor and they play hard. So we know we're going to have to play a great game.
You'd like to see more of that same aggression out of Markel on both ends. I mean, he had 5 steals, career high.
Markel played well on Saturday. He led him in scoring. It was his career high in scoring. And that's not easy to do, to be able to score the ball like he scored the ball, plus be on the defensive end like he was. And he's done a good job defensively for us. I mean, he's going to be a really good player for us. And I'm proud of Markel. He's continued to get better. And when he is shot ready offensively, he's a good shooter. And he's just got to keep offensively playing downhill and keep attacking the rim. But defensively, he's a very, very good defender. Whether it's a guy coming off of a screen, chasing him, and/or guarding a guy involved in a ball screen.
Do you think mentally he's over the hump in terms of the injury?
Yeah, I just think, I don't know if you ever get over that. I've never had a knee injury like that, so I don't know if you ever get over that. Maybe mentally, I think that's a time. That's probably a time issue. But I think there's no question when you see him, the way he dunked the ball. I think when you see him play with the aggression, I think he's gradually getting there. I just think it's the more he plays, the more time that goes by that, from the time he had the injury, then he's just going to keep feeling more comfortable. So, there's some times where I think he's on a layup and he kind of goes up a little, does a Euro step or does a little bit soft, because I think he's maybe mentally, thinking about that. But I think he's gradually getting there, and I thought that was a great sign when he went up and dunked the ball on Saturday.
I know you're paid to worry. Do you worry about things like the late game, leaving Thursday, and obviously the huge game on Saturday that's looming with this team?
Well, our biggest game is Wednesday. There's no question about that. And late game, 8 o'clock. I mean, I mean 6, 7, 8 during the weekday is going to start at one of those times. So we have to just be ready to play, and we've got to continue to play well. We've got to get better. I think we've besides that Tulsa game, we've had really good movement up the ladder, and we just got to continue it, and we got to finish out the first half of the league race the right way. And so we know we just got to just keep getting better and try to play as well as we can on Wednesday.
Where does Markel rank in terms of players you've coached in mental toughness? I mean, for everything he's been through, and even this season to have a few bumps along the way with injuries, to keep playing on both ends of the floor the way that he does, I mean, where does he stack up?
Well, no, Markel has played. Markel has had a good year. I mean, he had that. I think early on, I think there was probably a little struggle because we were trying to find point guard spot, and I think we put him at there, and probably wasn't his natural position, obviously. So we were just we were searching for that very, very early. But I think now he's gotten comfortable, being in the in the rotation, being count on to be a defender, a key guy to defend. The other teams, better players, and like I said to Jason, he's a guy that I think as he gets more comfortable, attacking offensively, he's got a lot of tools. But he's when he's shot ready, he's got great form. Part of it's just him being ready to catch and shoot the ball.
Is there a name for that dance you broke outside? Is it something that you worked on?
No, I don't dance. I dislike dancing. I just happen to we had enjoyed the moment with the team.
But you said last year at Memphis Madness that you did a little break dancing in college. Was that
No,
go back to that for us?
No, I do not like dancing, and I won't. And I'm not a dancer. I have no desire to dance. I did not dance on my wedding night, and I just don't dance. And when I was in college, or anywhere else, and I went out with my friends or whatever. If we went to somewhere, I would never dance. I would just sit down and just sitting at a table. So I have never danced. That was probably just a 10-second, spur of the moment thing. But, maybe I'll probably dance at my daughter's wedding. But other than that, I don't think I'll dance
I think
again.
a lot of people saw that video and just said, it's nice to see Josh having fun with his players in the locker room, whether, it was a perfect dance for him. But is that kind of the point of that?
No, well, I mean, it was just, look, it was a great moment. It was a great moment for Austin. I thought it was an opportunity for him here's a young man who's continued to develop, and he hit a big shot. I was really proud of him for that. I gave him a great confidence booster. I was, the guys executed the play, and the guys, it was, they're if you can't enjoy the moment with your team, then life's too short, to not enjoy that part of it. And it was, like I said, it was a spur of the moment. It was a last second shot pretty much, and we were all proud of Austin, and then to credit to Austin. I thought the best thing of the evening was when we got on the plane ride home, the pilot had said, who's the guy that hit the last second shot? I want to congratulate you. And Austin publicly on the plane, said, it wasn't me, it was my teammates who helped me, put me in the position. It was my teammates. It was my teammates. They deserve the credit. And I thought that was probably the best moment in the entire evening of how he handled it.
Did it surprise you that some fans have seemingly taken that the wrong way then? Be like, wow, we're celebrating beating Tulane?
Matt, the way that I look at things, we are very fortunate that people care enough to love the Tigers and the passion for the Tigers. And as I've said before, 99.9% of the programs would give a right arm or a right leg to have the emotional investment and the care from people, whether it's negatively or positively, that about the program. So I wouldn't want it any other way. And I've said many, many times before, I never want that to stop the intensity of the enthusiasm for the program. and sometimes it's not going to always be positive. There's going to be some negativity, but that's all part of it. I think a lot of it's just in how you look at it.